The Galactic Empire prided itself on efficiency. Problems were eliminated swiftly, especially problems that threatened imperial control. On the edge of the Orion Arm, that problem was an uprising led by Governor Shava, a defecting imperial official with too much charisma and too much support. The emperor didn't send a fleet. He didn't send diplomats. He hired the Ravik 9, a squad of genetically engineered assassins feared across 100 worlds. They could infiltrate fortresses, slaughter entire security teams, and vanish without trace. No one had survived them, almost no one. On the rebel world of Theres Prime, Governor Shava was well aware her life expectancy had just plummeted. Her Security Council had intercepted encrypted chatter. Ravik 9 were coming. Every species in the council chamber paled, except the lone human in the corner. He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't even dressed for war. His name was Renkaido. He wore a simple dark cloak, a hood drawn over his eyes. Shava frowned. Earth sent you? Alone? Ren inclined his head. Your enemies hired 9. You need only 1. The room erupted with disbelief. The Rand security chief barked. 1 man against the Ravik 9? Human arrogance will get us all killed. Ren didn't answer. His stillness was unnerving, like a shadow that had decided to breathe. The Ravik 9 arrived 3 days later. They came in the dead of night, cloaked ships slipping through orbital scans. Their plan was simple: hit fast, eliminate Shava, leave no survivors. But they didn't know Ren was waiting. The first assassin breached the perimeter silently, crawling along a maintenance conduit. A breath later, he was dangling upside down, throat neatly cut. His body suspended by a black cord that hadn't been there a moment before. The second and third Raviks entered through the west wing. A shadow moved between them. Neither saw the strike, only felt the cold edge at their necks before the world went black. By the time the rest realized they were being hunted, panic set in. They were masters of stealth, but Run didn't fight like anyone they'd faced. He didn't use blasters or plasma blades. Just a short, curved sword and weapons that made no sound. His armor was silence itself, his battlefield the dark. One assassin fled into the streets. Ren followed, unseen. Witnesses later claimed they saw the fugitive stumble, cry out, and fall without anyone near him. The Empire's best killers were dying one by one, never catching more than a glimpse of their predator. A flicker of cloth, the whisper of steel, the reflection of moonlight. Finally, only the leader remained, Varesh, a towering creature of boneplate armor and razor claws. He found Ren waiting on the palace roof. Varesh snarled. You're no soldier, no mercenary. What are you? Ren drew his blade with a soft shing. A shadow that walks. The fight was over in 3 moves. Varesh attacked with terrifying speed. Ren didn't block, he flowed around the strikes, closing the gap like water around stone. A single cut to the throat ended the Empire's deadliest squad. At dawn, Shava stepped out to find Ren kneeling on the roof's edge, the rising sun painting him in gold. She whispered, They're all gone. Ren stood, sliding his blade back into its sheath. The Ravik 9 will kill no one else. The council demanded to know how a single human could defeat imperial nightmares. Ren's answer was simple. On Earth, we learned long ago, strength is nothing if it can't find you. Fear comes not from what you see, but from what you don't. When the news reached the Emperor, he ordered all Imperial agents to avoid direct action against humans in the future. The Empire had fought Earth before and lost, but this was different. This was worse. Because now, every shadow in every corner of every Imperial palace might hide one of them. And the Emperor would never again sleep in peace.